Welcome everyone to tvosj.org. That is the voice of San Joaquin, right here off the Miracle Mile in Stockton, California. Now it is time for Spotlight, or Behind the Art Scenes, right?
Yeah.
Welcome.
So this is Joy Neas with Behind the Art Scene, and today we're just having a little chat about some things going on. We have Belen Talamantes and Betty Ramirez. And so, first of all, I had a really good time over at the Yosemite Street Village National Night Out. And this is one of the things we were making. It's from the Hatch Workshop downtown, Hatch Makerspace. And we have some of these left over. You could get that. It says Yosemite Street Village, and it has a pair of wings, just like one of the murals that were painted in the Street Village on Acacia Street, right by Yosemite. So you can go check out those wings and maybe get yourself a little memento. So I was on the planning committee for National Night Out for Yosemite Street Village. And we had a really good group, probably about a dozen people. Each had our specialty. I was working on the arts, and we had a few other people doing music, having, setting up the street with all kind of vendors. We had a really beautiful car show and a motorcycle show, and the place was packed with people. It was just an excellent event. So, Betty, you said you went to a National Night Out?
I did, and I'm glad I did because I was able to recruit. I was able to recruit a lot of cars that are going to partake in our car show for August the 11th, which is a Sunday, at, of course, Weber Point in Stockton, California, and everyone is invited to come on out. This is our 5th annual Chicano Community Program Radio Reunion and car show, motorcycle show as well. And matter of fact, I was able to recruit one of the most beautiful hogs. They call him a hog, right? The Harley Davidson. And I'm excited because, this is the first time that we're going to have full-fledged bike show. And and of course, that is with all the entertainers that you see on that poster. And that's Juan Escovedo, Latin Magic, Ramirez Brothers Blues Band. You also have the Mike Torres Band. Matter of fact, today I had Christina here. What a blessing. She's quite the talent. And let me tell you, I think she's the glue to the family, keeps them all together. And they've been playing music for, what did she tell me, 49 years.
Wow.
49 years. And I can remember her father, senior, Mike Torres, would play and sing with my father, with the mariachi.
Oh, wow.
And I recall that, I have vivid memories. So they're going to come out and perform. And then I have Gambizi Dos Four. That's if all goes well. We do have one of the mommies that is pregnant, so she is kind of due around that date. So it's possible they may not make it, but that's okay too, because we have plenty of bands. Then I have a new band that I'm going to be introducing that is from this area, and they're called Los Duques de la Sierra. And they're going to be starting to play, I want to say about 10:35. So they'll be one of the first bands to open up the program. But before that, we have a fashion show, a culture, right? We're going to keep that. We're going to do it. So we're going to be talking about the dresses, exactly what part of Mexico, who they represent and all that good stuff. So I'm excited about that because it is going to happen. And so, that's something that I look forward to. And I know a lot of people do too. And so, can you put a pause? So where's the fashion coming from? Is that Delta College or? Can you believe it's coming from our very own Frank Zapata dancers?
Wow.
We're going to be talking about the dances that they're going to do on that day. And they're going to be original. And so he's excited about that too, because who doesn't like a fashion show, right?
Oh, yeah.
And especially if you have information about the wear and where it comes from, what it stands for,
Sure.
And so every part of the dress, means something. So yeah, I
Yeah,
kind
you have a really great lineup of all the musicians and all the car show. There's going to be an art challenge.
let's talk about that because that's exciting.
Yes.
That is exciting. Now Stockton has so much talent,
Yes.
and I'll say it in Spanish. Tienes talento, mucho talento, because in this area there is a lot of talent. And so for us to be able to offer them a platform where they could come out and, shine a little bit, people love to watch artists as they paint, as they're creating
So
art.
a little bit of plein air art.
Oh,
So
that's right.
I'll-
That's right.
I'll
I
be
call it
out
art
there.
on the spot.
So I'll be out there trying my hand at it. So,
That is wonderful, and I'm glad that you are, because other artists are coming in. There is one artist that's coming from Lodi area, and she's an instructor. She teaches art, so I'm looking forward to that. Of course, my piece that was here, it read "The Voice of San Joaquin" in calligraphy, and that was Dan Pantoja. Well, he's the one that I'm going to challenge, and we're both going to get down with some pieces. And I've actually seen him work, and he is amazing. He's out of there, and I just want everyone to be able to see what people can do in this area, and if they express themselves in art, then who doesn't want to do that? And I know that there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be curious to watch the artists as they paint, as they create, because you know what? They also pick up little tips that
Sure,
way. That's how I was able to do it. Yes, I trained myself at one point because I knew that somebody was looking for a toll painter. That's Tole. It's a Norwegian style of painting. And then I incorporated my little Latin style in there. But when they did that, I taught myself out of a book how to do strokes, how to paint strokes, how to pick up your paint and be able to do that. And so just to get out there and paint out a window, I would do this a lot in Colorado. I would then have all these tourists watching, and they would stop because, of course, they're passing through. They're stopping to get something to eat or buying something in some of the boutique stores, taking something with them, as a memory. And this town that I lived in, the Utes and the Navajo really well known, and a lot of people would come and collect a lot of the work. And here I am. I a lot of times the businesses knew what I could do, and they would call me. So I go and I paint, let's say a special, but I would incorporate the season. I would incorporate some kind of art that would attract the people and make them read it. And that always worked.
So are you going to be painting on canvas or?
I'm trying to decide whether if it's going to be canvas or some other material, but it's probably going to be canvas. So yeah, all the artists are going to bring their own material because we know what we can use. We are happy to be able to use our own supplies, right? If I give somebody a sponge and he's not happy with the sponge because he prefers a brush, well, then we bring in our own equipment, our own supplies. So we're all going to be able to do that. And then after we finish the piece, the whole idea is to auction it off and let people bid on the paintings.
Oh, great.
That's silent auction. So I think that's something that people are going to look forward to. It's going to be fun. I'm going to slap that paint so quick. I'm going to be done probably within, I want to say, 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
I would say,
Have it done.
I would say 5.
Only because,
I've
only
seen your
because,
drawing.
only because I'm needed on stage, and I'm thinking, okay, I could do this. I'm going to do as quick as possible, but who I want people to pay close attention is the other artists.
So how many artists do you have lined up?
Well, so far I think I have a total of 7. So let's see.
All right.
Let's see what happens. So yeah, portrait, caricatures, to chalk art. You do some beautiful chalk art. Okay. I'm not sure what you're planning, but can you give us a little hint of what you're planning on painting?
Actually, I love taking photography.
Yes.
And so I take a lot of photos, especially of downtown and different areas. Mm-hmm. And I found several years ago, I found this program on the computer. It's a kaleidoscope program. So you put your photo in, and then you can make it into a kaleidoscope.
How neat.
So I want to try to paint that. I'll be painting a kaleidoscope.
Oh, cool.
Of one of my photos.
That is so cool. I like that. And I can imagine it. Okay, that's going to be interesting. What
So-
medium?
Acrylic.
Okay.
Yeah. So, do you need any more cars? Cars for the
artists?
car? No, cars for the car show.
I'm
or-
always needing more cars. Now, you do know that the Weber Point is so big,
Right.
vast. There's so much room there that we could put cars in the back overlooking the delta.
So
Like,
is
we'll
there
put
a
'em on the
fee for that,
grass.
or-
Yes, there is a registration. Matter of fact, they can call me or they could send me their email. They
How
can
much
send it
is it?
to, I'm going to go ahead and put that information, 209-470-9585. If you send your email to that number and just say, I'd like to enter my car, I will definitely send you the registration information where you could just sign it. You could bring it on that day or you could send it back to me. I've had some individuals send it back.
So
Yeah.
is it a reasonable amount? Or?
Yes, it is. It
Okay.
is. It is because you get 2 entries, which is nice because you're able to bring a friend or maybe your wife or your husband, whoever's registering the vehicle. I have individuals that are registering cars and motorcycles at the same time, so more than one, which I think is wonderful because they're giving it a try. They're bringing in their motorcycles so that way they can be part of the first year's big motorcycle show. And not only that, but they get to try for a raffle prize. All they have to do is add their name on the ticket and information, cut it in half, and drop it off in the registration area where I'm going to have also the a container for the raffle prizes, which later on we're going to give away. And by the way, the raffle prizes are looking really good because Belen has been getting down putting these raffle prizes together.
What-
And I'm just impressed with her. I'm
So-
like, God.
So, Belen,
Good job.
what have you been getting for raffle prizes?
Oh my goodness!
Share. You got everything you saw, everything you wrapped. You
Everything
got
that's in the
to.
corner. I
Yeah,
wrapped.
everything.
And there's wine. There's gifts for children. There's gifts for men and for women. There's a pot there that I want.
She's been eyeing this pot.
I've been eyeing it like crazy, but she wants it too.
This pot is possible. It may be the salsa contest prize. And
No.
if it is a salsa contest prize, yeah,
No.
it's gone, girl. It's gone. And if it's not salsa,
I'll bring a puppy to replace that.
So where did this pot come from anyway?
This pot came from mixed originally made in Mexico, and it's beautiful. It's got this glaze at the very tip, and
Just
the
on the
glaze
tip.
is just kind of falling, into the pot, and so it just makes it look so beautiful and original, and it's got a beautiful finish. Of course, that was Saguayo Meat Market who donated that. They also donated as a money certificate where you can come in and buy something, that they have. They have a lot of imported goods from Mexico. And not only that, but the food, the carnitas, oh my
God.
goodness, the deli is just
To
All
die
right.
for.
delish. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Your mouth starts to water as soon as you walk in because you're thinking about the food. It is very, very delicious. So I just want to say, Alejandra, muchísimas gracias. Thank you so much for supporting us year after year after year because she has been doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. For the past 3 years, men have been winning the salsa contest, Joy. The salsa contest. And I'm saying, ladies, step it up. Let's get that belt back. We need to
Oh,
continue
yeah.
and
Yeah.
win the salsa. Yes, they have a chance for the guacamole, but the winner from last year is coming back. He's coming back bad, too. He's going to bring in a lot of salsa because he really wants a lot of people to vote for him. He's good. His salsa is excellent. Let's see what he can do this year. But he is a mariachi, and his name is Leonard Modesto from Tesoro Mariachi. And he's pretty awesome. So, yeah, 3 years, men have been taking it. So I'm saying, ladies, do it. Take it back this year.
All right, we
Yeah.
need some ladies out there. So the event's from 10 to 6, and it's $10 to get in.
Right now, if everyone gets their tickets in advance, they can save. Because they
Okay.
can just pay $5. And I always tell everybody, $5 right now for 5 bands. 5 bands,
Oh,
$5.
yeah.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
You can't.
Where do you get the tickets?
The
Right
tickets
here?
are right here at the radio station.
Okay.
You can come over here at 231 Bedford Road. Very easy. Bedford Road, right here across from Werlo's and behind the Art Lab, which is the corner black building. Can't miss it. It's so dark. So we're right behind it. And 231. So write it down. 231 Bedford Road.
Okay, so I got to ask: is Drew Hunt? Is he going to be one of the artists painting?
Drew Hunt.
We need Drew Hunt.
Did you hear that,
Drew.
Call
Drew.
him Drew Hunt.
Drew Hunt.
Hint, hint. Okay. I'm hoping he's listening because I would love for him to come on out and challenge. You know, the whole idea is for the artists to come out and express themselves. And when you are doing your thing, you're doing just that. And when you express yourself, people feel it. They feel it and they enjoy it and they learn from you because you're out there doing your thing and they're like, wow, that's pretty impressive. I used to, as a kid, I used to do that. And observing like a little sponge and just taking it in, picking up, you know, little techniques here, little techniques there that go far. I like to collect brushes. I have a thing with brushes. Every brush, you know, I even my little eyelash brushes, I hate throwing them away.
Oh my God.
All those brushes of every kind, I just can't get rid of them. I feel because they all do something different. You know, they give you a different effect.
Yep.
And they tell me about my stuff, huh? At least I got rid of some of them and brought them to you for the
You
raffle.
sure did. She actually brought in all sorts of really neat things, and I thought, okay,
Also clothes.
She is going to get down with those beautiful raffle baskets, and yeah, so many of them have come out to be so beautiful, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are just going to be content to be able to take something home with them because there's going to be a lot of raffle prizes that are going to be given away that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so
Thanks
come
to
out
Belen.
come out on Sunday to Weber Point. And what's the name of the event?
It is the reunion. It's called in Spanish La Reunión, and so this is the 5th year, and it's big. This is the daddy of them all, right? Or the mommy of them all. It doesn't have to be daddy.
Well, since it's Earth, they're
Yes,
on
and,
Earth.
and we are going to have the Aztecs that are going to be performing for the first time. Get ready with your camera, Joy, because every move is a work of art. Every
so
move.
which group is it?
That's the Almazan Aztec dancers.
Okay.
They're unique, they're beautiful, and they're genuine. And you could feel it. You could feel the pride, and you could just, oh my goodness. I swear, when I'm taking pictures, I run out of film by the time I'm done with it. Because I just click everywhere, every angle, only
No,
because
she likes the guy dancers. That's what it is. Come on, be honest,
I
Betty.
like all the feathers, girl. All the feathers.
There we go. So Belen, you were gonna tell us all about the powwow coming up.
Oh my goodness.
So
Yes,
That's a good one, too.
when
Keeps
is
growing
that?
every year.
we're having it. We always have it the Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Always. And it's beautiful because it comes out to be, you're talking about the past. You're talking about your ancestors, Mother Earth and Father and everything else. I mean, it's something you got to experience.
And that's at UOP.
Yes, it's at UOP. It'll be, I believe it's Friday, the 30th or the 31st.
Yeah. So I think Friday's the 30th.
Okay, to the first. So it's 3 days. And girl, if you guys, you do not show up on the second day, you're losing out big time.
Now that they moved that inside to the
No,
to
that's
the gym.
the winter.
Oh, okay. So it's going to be outside.
The winter one is in the gym,
Okay.
and the summer is outside.
Oh, okay.
And that's why we say summer, because we have it 3 days, and it's huge.
So is it by the DeRosa, the lawn?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's beautiful. I mean, we really need everybody to come out and see it and enjoy the things. We have people selling jewelry, clothes, you name it, we have it. Even the food.
I was wondering about your earrings. Did you get those from the powwow? Or
I can't see which ones I have on.
they're beaded with turquoise. And...
No, these were given to me. and I love them. I'll always love long earrings like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I have about 35 different styles,
Oh, wow.
and I love them all. And,
So is it from an artist that's going to be at the powwow, or?
I believe so. I've gotten several of them from there. I have one Pacific that if I go there, I could trust that I will get the quality I want and the exact ones I want.
Okay.
Okay, but then I go to another booth. I want those too. It's so many. I mean,
Yes.
it's hard to decide,
Right.
And then I want the blankets. Not from the blankets. Then I want the shirts. If I don't want the shirts, I want too much. And I can't buy any of it. But I wheel and deal it. It's pretty good. I mean, I tried. Okay, if I buy this, I can't during the week go buy that. So it's
So
really
you're
good.
on a little budget.
Yeah.
Aren't we all? Yes.
Oh, believe me, we all are.
Yes.
Especially with all the bills and everything else that's coming up on us all the time. It's really hard. It's really because when you're on a tight budget, you got to figure out, do I borrow from Peter to pay Paul? And it's hard.
Sure.
It
Do
really
you,
is.
do you make art yourself?
I dazzled a little bit, but the way I paint is totally different. It's just something that I do. It's in my head, and I got to do it. And once I do it, it's out.
Have you ever sold your work?
No,
Or?
no. I just do it just to do it. My granddaughter, she's a beautiful artist, Alexis, and her name that we gave her when she was born is Pocahontas, and she's so beautiful and gorgeous, and she knows it.
How old is she?
She is in her 24, 25,
Okay.
I think. But she's been going to college for a what do you call the one that does the arts for buildings.
Oh, architecture?
Yeah.
Architect?
Yeah, but she could draw, and her sister could draw too. Oh my God!
So where does she go to college?
She was going to Fresno.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but right now she's online because between her job and her commuting back and forth,
Right.
it's hard.
Yeah. Did you hear that they might? We can only hope that they would bring a state university here to Stockton.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, believe me, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 kids in college. One is a special ed teacher at Marshall,
Oh wow.
and she has experience because of my granddaughter. And the other one, he's going to be graduating, but I'm not sure exactly what he does. But he's be graduating and doing what he went to college for.
Mm-hmm.
And these kids are amazing. They're all perfect A students,
Okay.
and you would not believe what they went through when they were young.
So the idea is to have the university in downtown. What do you think of that? Right.
Where?
Like right by the waterfront. There's that downtown property. I think right at the end of Weber. That big open field, the big lot.
If they bring it, it's going to bring a lot of children to go. Be easier for the children.
Yeah.
Instead of leaving home, they
Right.
could live at home,
Yeah.
and they could still go to college.
That's true. Like when I first came to Stockton, I had to commute to go to San Francisco State to finish my BA, and then I commuted to San Jose State to get my master's.
See,
So-
that's the thing. That's the thing, and we got to have them here. We got to have them here. We got to have them go to college, and show them that they should be better than all of us in a way that
Sure.
we were not taught.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure that would help a lot of parents.
That would be.
It would be.
And I think the first time we met was over at the Fair Oaks Library.
Yes, we did. That's the first
And
time. And I've been haunting you since. I creep up on you.
you just pop up everywhere I go, I tell you. So I was trying to make sure that we had public input into having murals on the Fair Oaks Library.
Yes, I went to that meeting.
And what would you like to see on the Fair Oaks Library?
I would like to see a mural on the front of the library.
Front of the library, Main Street.
Yes. Because I represent drum and dance class for Native Americans.
Uh-huh.
And I would like to see that window, that's round window. I would like to see the children dancing around that circle and making that circle into a drum.
That is such a fabulous idea.
Beautiful.
I can't.
Like it.
Oh my word!
I like it.
I want to see that too, and I think that we need to get a group of people together. Right now, they ended up asking artists to apply to paint the back of the library, and the back of the library now has been painted with a mural.
But that won't help.
But we have nothing on the front of the library.
Yeah, and we need the front of the library to draw the people in.
So-
to draw them in so that way the kids will know, hey, that's my place.
Right. I think
Mom, Dad, I want to go to the library,
I think one of the problems, they don't have the front door open on Main Street. That door is permanently closed. It's only an emergency exit.
No.
Right now, you have to go around the back of the library in the parking lot and go through the back door to get into the library. They don't let you go through the front door.
That's nonsense.
It's nonsense.
Yes,
Absolute
it's
nonsense.
completely nonsense. Library is for everybody, and everybody should have how do you say? What's the word I want to use?
Have some kind of say.
So are you
what it is
thinking
that's
about
gonna be decided there?
Yeah.
stakeholders? Everybody has a stake in it?
Yes, I really think so. And the parents all in that neighborhood has a right to say something.
Yes.
They all should have a right, because I've been in that neighborhood. And it's not a very bad neighborhood. I mean, every neighborhood has something. But, if us parents, as parents, please speak out and help your children.
So
Remember,
do
our
you-
children are our future.
Do you live in that neighborhood?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I've been there. I've been there. My kid's father grew up around there,
Okay.
all over Stockton.
Okay.
And I used to go there to go get tortillas down the street for him.
Yes.
He used to go to those movie theaters when he was small.
So I really am hoping that maybe we could get, we could have like a whole group of people would go to the city council and ask for this. Ask for us to be able to paint on the front of the library and for it to include what the people want.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's what we need.
Good idea.
Come on, parents. Come on out. Come on out and talk to the city council. Come and do it. I mean, because, hey, we are the people. They're working for us. They're trying to block us out. It's not fair. We have to do for our children. We have to do for the, it's very hard. It's very hard because I want to say something, but I can't. But it's better for our children to know where we stand behind them, telling them, hey, come and read, come and do this, come and do that.
Sure.
I'll be honest with you. I can't read and write very good. And this is what I push on my children. Education is more important than anything else. If you don't have the education, then what the heck are you good for?
Sure.
I do hand-on training. I do hand-on training. I've been doing this all my life. But you know what? I taught myself a little bit more than usual. I'll pick up the newspaper. I would learn new words. I will learn. I talk. How you say self-talk?
Self-taught.
Taught. Mhm,
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, there's a lot of people that need help,
So,
and I'm gonna be honest with you. I do need help a lot.
That's where friends come in,
Uh-huh.
and friends
There we
can
go.
always
Oh,
pick
yes,
up another
yes.
friend.
yeah.
But when we come in together as a group,
As a group,
to unite, we are stronger. We support each other. We help each other. Just like you girls, when you come through to help me, oh my goodness, it's like you're lifting me from the floor because I have so much to do and I know I can't do it all. But when you guys come, especially you, Belen, when you've been putting together these raffle prizes, I'm like, look at her. And oh my goodness, what help that is. And I'm just so thankful to have you. So just saying that, the importance of unity, the importance of the community, the
Yeah.
importance of a friend to say, hey, you know what? You need to cry on somebody's shoulder, cry on my shoulder.
And
Does it help?
I will say that I think that's what made the Yosemite Street Village, our national night out, so excellent.
we're gonna have to
That
have.
we all work together.
I
And-
need somebody to
Yes,
show me how to do that. So because we need it in our neighborhood, and I live right on Mariposa and
Not too far from Harding and El Dorado.
El Dorado,
Yeah.
2 blocks away from El Dorado. We
Yeah.
need that for the simple reason there's a school there.
Yes, there is.
There's a school there. And what's that other school? Cleveland.
Cleveland Elementary. That's
And
where I
it's down
went.
the street. It's
That's
down
where
the
I went.
street.
Yes.
And we need to let these parents know there's somebody there for them, because we need to take our park back to as well. Mm-hmm. Old Park needs to go back to the community. All these people with the homeless people and everything else, they're burning down the poor kids' playgrounds. I don't like that. Come on.
Yeah.
What did the kids do to you?
And so many of the historic buildings now
Are
we've
knocking
lost.
down. They're messing up. They're messing them up.
Because
They're terrible.
they've caught fire and so forth. So yeah, we really need to get all that under control.
Exactly. It's Stockton. Come on.
Yes.
Before it was Stockton, it was Tiddlywink, and that was the native town name, Tiddlywink. If you don't believe me, go to the library. No, not go to the. Well, you could go to the library, but you could also go to the museum. They have museum right there, and it will tell you the whole history of Stockton.
At-
So
at-
what
at
did
the
that
Hagen?
mean? What did that mean? What does that
Tiddlywink?
mean? Yeah.
It is a plant that was
Okay.
at the port of Stockton.
And that plant, was it edible? Was
I think it was.
okay.
Because all plants are edible if you know how to dry them and clear them and purify them and do everything.
Are
depends.
are those the tulies that grow in the water? Mm-hmm. So I think that's what she's
Yeah.
They
saying.
grow in the water?
Well, near the
or
water.
near the water.
Near the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. I would like to find out a little more information about that particular plant, because if they named Stockton behind that plant, it has to signify something else. So I'm curious.
I forgot what the name of the Indians here
Uh-huh.
are.
I think isn't it Yokutt? Is the street up by the mall?
Yes, it is,
Yokutt,
yeah.
The Yokutt Indians.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Interesting. But there were more different tribes.
Yes.
wasn't
Oh,
there?
yes,
I mean,
yes. But
Throughout
it was mostly
California.
there.
Yes.
It was mostly there.
Interesting.
But
So-
that's what Stockton's name.
What are you with a certain tribe or?
I'm Apache, Paiute, and Navajo.
Okay.
And and my kids turn around and says, "Oh no, we're not. We're Mexicans." I says, "You know what? You're both. But you're more Indian because of your father's side, because me and your father is two different tribes, so you're more."
Right.
And my brother will say we're no man's, because Apaches, some of the Apaches did not. How do you say it? Surrender.
Okay.
So you don't get no money, honey. But that's okay, because we were proud people. And that's the whole thing. Us Native American, anybody, I don't care what you are. You're proud people, and you got to be proud enough to know what your heritage is and everything else. Don't let nobody put you down. No. This is wrong. If
So
you need somebody, come and talk to somebody. Come and talk to It doesn't matter who it is.
Well, while I have you with me here, I wanted to ask, what do you think about all the casinos that for the Native Americans? They're running casinos.
Oh, she was. I haven't seen no money.
Okay.
I haven't seen no money. I'm gonna be honest with you. And they're not running by Native Americans. They're not.
No.
No, I have seen them. A lot of them around here. Jackson is not. And there's that new one that just came down just before Jackson. It came down. They're not being running from Native Americans, and that's what they say, but they're not.
Because I just went up to Clear Lake, and they have all these casinos right around there, and I just wanted to find some actual Native American artwork, and I went everywhere. I couldn't even find anything.
Oh God, it's very hard. It really is, and it's a shame because we're just knocked down.
Yeah.
I mean, people need no matter what, your background is you. It's up to you to bring up your native side or Mexican side, a white side. And if the heck, man, we are all mixed.
Right.
Like my mother, I'm sorry to say this, we're a hell of a mess. That's what my mother used to say. Heinz 57 sauce.
Because
Like you say, your
my
melting pot, right?
Yes, exactly. The
What?
melting pot.
myself, I'm German and Scottish and French, and so all of those things.
Melting pot, honey. Melting pot.
And we all came from somewhere,
Yeah.
over here and
Well,
to the United States.
The saying that my father and everybody else used to tell me, there was the four brothers. They got into trouble. They fought, and they went their separate ways. And that's why we're spread out as different nations. And like, you know what? Hey, I have a sister I have a friend that I call sister from another mother, and she's black, and she's Blackfoot Indian. But we love each other to death.
I bet she's beautiful.
Oh,
I bet she's beautiful.
She's beautiful in here.
And
Yeah.
that's
That's
what
the most important thing right here.
Inside.
that's what I love about Stockton. All the cultures, all the diversity, and actually, one of my friends, she said she'd love to see a mural with all the different cultures.
That's what I want.
That's
That
what
right
we could
there.
have on the Fair Oaks Library. We could have it all right
What
there.
is going on there?
That would be beautiful.
I
So
thought
are
we
you gonna
were.
suggest
We
that?
already
That would
talked
be
about
nice.
that.
So let's get the group together.
Yes.
Let's get individuals together so that way they could form a group. Because when you're in numbers, you're a lot more powerful,
Yep.
right? So
Yes.
it's almost that time to say goodbye. So
Yep.
Joy,
So
let
I
us
think
know
I
what
need
you're
to
gonna be
sign
doing
off.
this weekend.
So I'm going to be doing the art challenge over at the reunion concert at Weber
I'm
Point.
happy about that. That's going to be fun.
Oh,
A lot
I've
of
seen
fun.
her. I've seen your drawings. I love them.
So this time I'll try painting. I got to get in work on my mural skills.
There you go. There you go.
So-
Stop that paint and just move it around.
Hopefully I can paint the front of the Fair Oaks Library. We got someone else
Yeah.
who did the back.
Yeah, we got to do
we-
the front. And I would appreciate if you know that you could do that front because you already got it in your head what to do.
Right.
I says, I've seen your drawings. Gave you an idea, and you are going for it. And that's what I like.
All right, so we're going to get a group together. We're going to storm City Hall and say,
There you go.
we want to paint Fair Oaks Library. All right. So,
Any library, we need it. We definitely need it. I don't care. That's what's going to bring our children to forward
sure.
and learn their history and everything else. That's the main thing.
Yeah, we could do it on the Chavez Library, Maya
you go.
Angelou Library,
There you
Western
go.
Ranch, all of them.
All of them. We
All
need
right.
it. We need it.
That would be super.
So-
Wonderful.
Let's go, people. Let's bang the doors down.
There we go. So we'll see you over there at Weber Point this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
August
Sunday on Sunday 10 to 6. It's only $10. It's going to be a wonderful show with lots of bands and art and food and cars.
For the whole family.
You can't miss it, all right? So I'll see you next week.
Thank you. Thank you.